If you're not using these 10 essential tips, you're making Assassin's Creed Shadows harder than it needs to be. Whether you prefer stealth or full-on combat, these strategies will help you win more fights, complete missions faster, and avoid common mistakes. Let's dive in. Switch between Naoe and Yasuke. One of the biggest mistakes players make in Assassin's Creed Shadows is sticking to just one character. Naoe and Yasuke have completely different playstyles, and mastering when to switch between them is key to success. Naoe is your go-to for stealth. She's quick, agile, and perfect for sneaking past enemies undetected. Use her for silent assassinations, infiltrations, and any mission where staying in the shadows gives you the upper hand. On the other hand, Yasuke is built for combat. If things go south or you're up against a group of enemies, switch to Yasuke to unleash powerful attacks and cut through enemies with brute force. The best players don't just play as Naoe or Yasuke, they think like them. If the mission requires patience and precision, Naoe is the answer. If you need raw strength and a warrior's resilience, Yasuke is the way to go. To switch characters, use the inventory menu or fast travel points. But don't just swap randomly. Always choose the right assassin for the right situation. Master this, and you'll breeze through missions no matter the challenge. Prioritize stealth over combat. If you're charging into every fight head-on, you're playing Assassin's Creed Shadows the hard way. This game isn't just about combat, it's about outsmarting your enemies. And that means prioritizing stealth. Naoe is built for silent takedowns, but even Yasuke benefits from a stealthy approach. Avoiding fights when possible keeps you alive longer, conserves resources, and makes missions far easier. Use cover, stay out of sight, and always scout your surroundings before making a move. Enemies have different awareness levels, so stay low, move slowly, and take advantage of distractions. Throw kunai, extinguish torches, or use sound to lure enemies away from their posts. Remember, every enemy you take out quietly is one less problem later. If you get spotted, things escalate fast. Guards will call reinforcements, and suddenly, a simple mission turns into an all-out war. Master parrying and counters. Button mashing won't work in Assassin's Creed Shadows. If you attack without thinking, stronger enemies will punish you. Many players spam attacks, hoping to overpower enemies, but this leaves them wide open. Others dodge too much instead of learning to parry, which drains stamina and slows them down. Parrying at the right moment blocks damage and creates an opening for a counterattack. Yasuke is built for this. His counters hit hard and turn enemy attacks against them. Naoe, on the other hand, benefits more from quick dodges and precise strikes, but even she can use parries effectively when timed right. Mastering these mechanics makes combat smoother and more efficient. Instead of just surviving fights, you'll control them. If you ignore parrying, battles become longer, harder, and more frustrating. Even with perfect technique, having the right weapon can make all the difference. Use legendary weapons. Stronger enemies demand stronger weapons. If you're still using basic gear, you're making fights harder than they need to be. Many players stick to standard weapons and ignore legendary ones. Big mistake. Without them, you're at a disadvantage, especially in boss fights. Look for Naoe's Bloodshade Katana or Yasuke's Shade of Light Naginata. These aren't just more powerful. They come with special abilities that give you an edge in battle, higher damage, better combat efficiency, and an easier time against tough enemies, all from the right weapon. But even with the best gear, you can still get overwhelmed. That's when smoke bombs become your best tool for survival. Use smoke bombs to escape and reposition. Even the best assassins can get overwhelmed. When you're outnumbered, fighting your way out isn't always the smartest move. That's where smoke bombs come in. Smoke bombs break enemy line of sight, giving you a chance to escape or reposition. If you're surrounded, drop a smoke bomb and disappear into the shadows. Need to reset a fight? Use one to throw enemies off and strike from a better angle. To unlock smoke bombs, you need Knowledge Rank 1, which you get by completing quests and taking down enemies. Spend a mastery point, and you're good to go. They're not just for defense. Smoke bombs can turn the tide of battle. Use them wisely to keep control of every fight. Your starting gear won't cut it for long. If you're not upgrading and customizing, you're holding yourself back. Many players ignore gear upgrades, thinking they can rely on basic weapons and armor. But as enemies get tougher, that approach makes the game harder than it needs to be. Start by building the forge in your hideout. This lets you upgrade weapons, reinforce armor, and even engrave perks for extra bonuses. Want to change your gear's appearance while keeping its stats? Use the transmog system to keep your style without sacrificing power. A stronger katana, reinforced armor, or the right engraving can be the difference between winning and losing. Upgraded gear makes combat easier, stealth more effective, and missions smoother. The world in Assassin's Creed Shadows isn't just a backdrop, it's a tool. And if you're not using it, you're making things harder for yourself. Many players rely only on direct combat, missing out on smarter ways to deal with enemies. But mastering your surroundings can make missions smoother, stealth more effective, and fights more strategic. Use shadows and lighting to your advantage. In this game, hiding in the dark makes you completely invisible. Stick to shadows, extinguish lanterns, and control the battlefield before enemies even know you're there. Think vertically. Rooftops aren't just for parkour. They let you scout enemies, plan ambushes, and escape quickly. Use the grappling hook to reach high ground and get the drop on your enemies. Make the environment work for you. Set traps, use breakable objects, and manipulate hazards to turn fights in your favor. But be careful. Some surfaces, like creaky nightingale floors, can betray your position if you're not careful. Even the seasons matter. A frozen lake in winter can be a silent path, while dense summer foliage gives you more places to hide. Adapt your strategies to stay ahead. Use the environment wisely, and you'll outplay your enemies instead of just fighting them. Your hideout isn't just a home base. It's the key to making your journey easier. Many players overlook its importance, treating it like a simple resting place. But if you invest in upgrades, you gain access to better weapons, stronger allies, and critical resources that give you an edge. Upgrading your forge lets you improve weapons and armor, making sure you're always battle-ready. Expanding your Kakarega unlocks fast travel and extra contracts, giving you more ways to earn rewards. Strengthening your stables helps smuggle resources from enemy territories, while upgrading your study provides more scouts to track down valuable materials. And don't forget the dojo. Training your allies makes them stronger, turning them into powerful assets in battle. Resources like wood, crops, and minerals are the foundation of your hideout's growth. You can gather them by raiding enemy strongholds or using scouts to smuggle supplies back safely. The stronger your hideout, the better prepared you are for every challenge ahead. A fully upgraded hideout means better weapons, smarter allies, and a constant flow of resources to keep you ahead. But no matter how well prepared you are, one rule always applies. Never rush into a fight unprepared. And that brings us to the final and most important tip. Running into fights without scouting is the easiest way to fail missions. Many players rush in thinking they can handle any situation, only to get surrounded and overwhelmed. A fight you could have won with the right approach turns into a disaster simply because you didn't take the time to prepare. Naoe's Eagle Vision is one of your best tools for scouting. Use it to scan the area, mark enemies, and identify high-value targets before making a move. Finding alternate routes, spotting weak points, and knowing enemy patrol patterns lets you stay in control of every encounter. Instead of walking into an ambush, you'll know exactly when and where to strike. Scouts are another powerful tool that many players ignore. They can locate mission objectives, gather resources from enemy strongholds, and even lower your wanted level, making it easier to move through hostile areas. Managing your scouts wisely keeps you stocked with supplies and gives you the information you need to plan your next move. Upgrading your hideout expands their capabilities, giving you even more ways to stay ahead of your enemies. With proper scouting, every mission becomes smoother, every fight more manageable. And scouting isn't just about survival, it's about control. Planning ahead helps you avoid risks and complete missions smoothly. And if you've made it this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and this channel is a place for gamers who loves to discover new favorites, clever strategies, or just for having fun. Whether you're looking for tips, hidden gems, or the best games to play, we are serving the videos just for you. So stick around, explore, and let's keep the adventure going.